What is going on, everybody on YouTube? Happy Saturday. Steve Rakin here. Wanted to come to you guys with a quick tip garage sale negotiation strategy that works literally almost every single time, and it worked for me 2 occasions today and saved me a good amount of money. And really, when you're saving money on products, when you're negotiating, that's just adding to the bottom line. It's adding to that revenue. It's adding to the profit in your pocket. So I want to share with you guys this one garage sale negotiation strategy that doesn't require any words at all. Like, you literally don't even have to say anything at all. So I want to know, as everybody comes on into the room, hopefully you guys had a profitable, fun, exciting garage sale, tag sale, yard sale morning. But I want you guys to guess right now in the comment section. I want you to do 2 things. First of all, I want you to like this video. And secondly, I want you to guess, what do you believe that one negotiation strategy is at a garage sale that doesn't require any words at all, not a single word, which can help you to get items cheaper, which will add to that bottom line or top line revenue, whatever it's called, and put more profit in your pocket. I want to know, I want to hear what you folks have to say, and I'm going to shout some people out. Connie is saying good morning from Texas. Ross is saying silence. Very interested. Very interesting. Jonathan is saying looking uninterested. Debbie says put it down and walk away. A lot of really good comments coming in. Connie saying act not interested, ask questions and set it back down, smiling, picking up an item and putting it back down for a couple minutes, agree on being silent. So we've got a few really good comments coming in right now. Acting like you want the item but put it down. Good morning from Waterbury. Carrie, good to see you. We're about 30-40 minutes away. What's up, Brian Huntsman? Frown. So will frowning help you to get the item cheaper? Will being silent help you to get the item cheaper? Will acting uninterested help you to get the item cheaper? Will walking away from the item help you to get the item cheaper? And I want to say all those comments that are coming in are correct. Every single one of those are 100% correct. But in this video, I want to share with you the one thing that worked for me today, and it simply goes like this. The first part requires words. The first part requires you going up and saying, hey, what are you asking for this item? Or, hey, what's the best price you'll take in this item? Or, hey, are your items priced? What are you looking to get out of this? Whatever, right? And then here's the second part. Typically, the person will answer and say, how about $7? And now this is the key right here. Usually I'll have my glasses on. These are weird little glasses. These are like baseball glasses. But anyways, here's the key right here. Don't say yes. Don't say no. Don't ask if you'll take a better deal. Just go like this. Take a moment of silence, like people were saying in the comments, and really think, ponder about it. And I tell you, 9 out of 10 times, just taking that 3 to 5 second pause, they'll jump in and say, well, how about 3? How about 5? And you can even deploy this tactic again and do another, minute or don't do a minute pause, second or 2 pause. And a lot of times they'll cut the price down in half without you saying a word. And that happened twice today. They were asking $7 for this item. I said, hey, I didn't say hey, but I said, hey, what are you asking for this? And she said, how about 7? And I went like this. I literally paused that long, and she goes, well, how about 3? We want to get rid of everything. And I said, deal. I didn't really feel like going lower because this was a pretty good deal. I could have said 2, but sometimes I don't really penny pinch. I got it knocked down 50%. So just that one tactic right there saved me $4. Now, it's not huge. I'm not going to get rich off of it, but it's going to cover the shipping. This is going to sell for probably about $30 on eBay. It is restricted on Amazon. Same thing happened with this iPod right here. They were asking 10, deployed the same tactic, got it for $5. Didn't even have to negotiate. Here's a cool another find I found today. I didn't even negotiate on this because I said, how much you asking for this? $1. So there's a lot of tactics that you guys could use. People were mentioning a lot of them. Well, number one, bundling items together, getting a bunch of them together will help you to get items a lot cheaper. It's a great negotiation tactic right there. Silence is a great negotiation tactic. Not being too interested, not being too excited about the items. You could put it back down. That's a great tactic. Just beware that you're not gonna have another hustler like myself come up and scoop it from behind you, which has happened before. So bundling, silence, not acting interested. Those are 3 awesome tips that anybody can deploy when you're out there. You know, building rapport, smiling, you know, having a little bit of light talk like Swartz is saying. And Swartz, I sent you an email the other day with the 100% off coupon code for 101 Killer Men shoe brand. So hopefully you were able to snatch that up for winning the contest. So just want to shout you out really quick. But there's a lot of great things that you can do to save money and add to that top line, bottom line, whatever line revenue in your business. So don't be scared to negotiate. Don't be scared to deploy these tactics. These are a little more passive and hands-off. And again, don't be scared to ask, you know, if they say 5 is the best they can do, don't be, you know, afraid to say, you know, hey, well, you know, I wasn't really looking for something like this, but I guess I can give you 3 if you're interested, right? So showing not a lot of interest is really important. But this is a 160 gigabyte iPod right here. It's not tested. I did pull the trigger on it because even if it's broken, these things are selling for decent money. This right here is going for $55 right here. Mario Kart 64 for N64. So found a bunch more items, but yeah, just want to come to you guys with this quick tip. Let me know in the comment section, how did you guys do today at the garage sales? Did you find any awesome finds? Let me know. What's the best thing that you guys found today? Drop a comment below. Chastity, what's up, Chastity? Good to see you. Where are you from? Hey, Steve, thanks for the great tips and another awesome video. Hey, anytime. Linda Plummer, what's up, Linda? Good to see you. Got yourself a cardigan. Where do you price check on the spot? I usually use the eBay app, or I use the Amazon seller app. Jason, I appreciate that. So Chastity's from Illinois. Illinois in the house. That's cool. I'm from Connecticut, so we're not very close. So I don't mind sharing tips with Chastity. She lives far away. That's right. You got it, Swartz. I'm glad to hear. Cool. Danbury in the house. Looks like Info Breaks found a JVC camcorder for $5. That should bring in a, you know, a decent amount of money right there. California. My buddy just came back from California. It's beautiful over there. I love it. I love the culture, the weather. J-Max has found an almost new, I don't know how to pronounce that, chef knife for $1. I know some of those chef knives go for some really good money. Today, there were not many garage sales out at all. I probably hit only 10. There were like none in my area. Like literally my yard sale treasure map showed like 5. Like there was none. So I didn't even early bird them. I just went out casually looking around and just popped on a few. Jason says, can't wait for 101 killer shoe brands. So that book is gonna be launching the latest July 7th. That's a book that I created with Tino, the sole advisor, but it might be coming by July 4th. Maybe. No promises though. Garage sales 7 days a week here. Perfect weather. Linda, I do not want to hear that. Do not come into this chat with that garage sale 7 day a week nonsense, right? What are you trying to depress me? I'm lucky if I have 1 day over here. It's been raining so much. It's all good. Wusthof, that's how it's pronounced. Cool. Chastity says, I just bought a big box of Lego toys, all for 10 bucks. They're worth altogether 70. Can't beat that. Great, great item. Yardsalesearch.com. It will show different sales than paper or treasure map. Great tip right there. Yeah, be sure to check different websites and whatnot. I usually don't, so I'm not even taking that advice, but in the future I probably should. So I appreciate you guys sharing that with me. What do you guys got planned for the day? You guys going to hit some thrift stores? You guys going to get outdoors, have some fun? You have any fun plans for the week? Let me know. Going for a hike, going swimming. today, what am I gonna do? I don't really know exactly what I'm gonna be doing today. I do know that I have to get outdoors and get some exercise. I've got an FBA shipment I have to prep. I have some eBay items I have to list. Any tips for starting a new eBay up when I had a successful one banned? First off, I'm curious, if you had gotten banned, are they gonna be coming after your IP address, or did you have to get like a VPN server to kind of like not let them know that you're creating a new account? I'm curious how that's gonna work, but you know, I would give the same advice as anybody else. You know, just start listing. You're gonna be hit with seller limits initially, so just list. It seems like if you've already been successful, you know what to buy. So J-Mac's saying it, listing, get past those seller limits and just do what you did before. If you had a successful account, you don't need any advice. You know what you got to do. You got to put in that work. You got to put in that time to get it flowing and going and growing. And I like to rhyme sometimes, but you know what to do. Just go make it happen. We got 81 people in the house right now. Smash that like button. Show a little bit of love. Does categorizing your items in eBay help? I've got mine categorized, well, some of it. If you have like a really niche store where you're selling like primarily clothing or you're selling primarily shoes, then it would make sense to categorize it, especially if you're building up a following and people are coming to your store looking to search for various shoes on a consistent basis. Maybe you have a couple hundred, couple thousand items, then I would find it beneficial for you to categorize your store just so people can navigate your store easier. But really, honestly, I think most people are going to be just searching eBay anyways. I don't think they're going to be searching in a particular store unless they have like a coupon code or something. Nice flip right there. Nice flip. So anyways, guys, just want to come to you guys with a quick video. I'm going to get rolling. I'll be back with another video later on, but just want to say hello. Hopefully you guys did really, really well with your yard sales, and hopefully these tips were able to help you. Again, just to recap, great negotiation tip. The best one is just be silent. After you ask what's the best that you take on an item, once they respond, take a moment of silence, you know, for 3 to 5 to 7 seconds, and just think about it and pretend like you're pondering over it. And a lot of times they'll come back with a lower offer without you even having to say anything. Don't show a ton of interest in the item. Bundle the items, build rapport, smile, small talk. All these things are going to help with getting your items a little cheaper. So with that being said, keep up picking and making that money. Smash that like button, subscribe. Have yourselves a great day. I'll be back later on to answer some more questions. Thank you.